Israel is facing increasing global pressure to end the war in Gaza, an occupation of the West Bank as a wave of Western states formally recognize an independent Palestinian state. Far-right Israelis see annexation as a way to stop this prospect. Ultra-nationalists in Netanyahu's governing coalition have repeated calls for Israel to annex the West Bank, part of the Palestinian territories, outright. The UK and Germany say they have warned Israel against annexation, while UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres said at the UN on Monday it would be morally, legally, and politically intolerable. On Thursday, Trump told reporters in the Oval Office that he had spoken to Netanyahu as well as other Middle Eastern leaders.
It could be today, yeah, it could be today. We have a very strong dialogue going on with Saudi Arabia, with, I would say, you have 4 or 5 real leaders that are being good. As you know, I met with Qatar, Saudi Arabia, UAE. We met with Jordan. The King of Jordan was there. We had a really great meeting. I think a lot was determined at that meeting, and I have to meet with Israel, and I have to do that also. They know what I want. And I think we can get that one done. I hope we can get it done. A lot of people are dying. But we want the hostages back. We don't want them back 1 this week, 1 and 2 months from now, 3 later, and like the way it's been going. We got them all back. We got a lot of them back. We got the American Alexander. We got the American hostages back. But we have now 20 plus 38 bodies, dead bodies. And we want them all back, and we want them back at one time.
Addressing the UN General Assembly via video link on Thursday, Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas said he was ready to work with world leaders to implement a peace plan for Israel and the Palestinians announced by France on Monday. Abbas, 89, was barred by the U.S. from traveling to New York to appear in person. He thanked those countries which had recently recognized a Palestinian state in a wave of declarations that started with Canada, Australia, the UK, and Portugal on Sunday, followed by France, Belgium, Luxembourg, Malta, Monaco, San Marino, Andorra, and Denmark. The U.S. is currently opposed to recognizing Palestine, saying such a move is a reward for Hamas. Trump met on Tuesday at the United Nations with the leaders of key Arab and Muslim nations who warned him of consequences if Israel moved ahead with annexation. The closure came days after 2 Israeli military personnel were shot dead near the crossing by a Jordanian gunman who was killed at the scene. In Gaza, more than 80 Palestinians, including women and children, were killed by Israeli fire on Wednesday. Most of them in Gaza City, local hospitals said. The Israeli military launched a campaign in Gaza in response to the Hamas-led attack on southern Israel on 7th October 2023, in which about 1,200 people were killed and 251 others were taken hostage. At least 65,419 people have been killed in Israeli attacks in Gaza since then. According to the territory, Hamas-run health ministry, including more than 18,000 children. In August, the Integrated Food Security Phase Classification (IPC), a UN-backed body, said more than 500,000 people across Gaza were facing catastrophic conditions characterized by starvation, destitution, and death. Netanyahu has repeatedly denied starvation is taking place in Gaza. Omone, reporting for BTV News.